everybody, how are you guys all doing? I hope that you guys are all doing amazing today. My name is TracEy and you're watching me here at TracEy Monster on YouTube. You can also find me at TracEy Monster Savings on Etsy as well as on Instagram, where you'll find a ton of really super fun money savings challenges to help those of you who are looking to add to your sinking funds, for those of you who are looking to pay off some debt, or for those of you who are looking to save money for that next big purchase that you have coming up in your life. But before I get started in today's video, I always like to start off by saying thank you to each one of you for taking the time to click on that play button and giving me the opportunity to share these types of videos with you. So thank you so much for being here today, and thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube community. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into today's video, because I need to figure out how much I need to budget for from this week's paycheck. So let's go ahead and let's get started. The very first challenge that I have here is the Instagram challenge, where I am trying to save $100 for the month of May. So just to give you a refresher, we are on week 5 for the month of May and week 22 for the year. So being that we are in week 5 for the month of May, I'm going to take this last column right down here. So this was week 1, week 2, week 3, 4, and then this is going to be week 5. So taking week 5, that tells me that I need to save $20. Once I have my $20 into my cash envelope at the end of the week, then I will have a total of $100 saved for this month. So I'm really excited about that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the next challenge, because we now know that we need to save $20 for this challenge here. So the next challenge that we have here is Pirate Doubloons, and on Pirate Doubloons, it is a daily digital savings challenge that I have created. It is a board game that you play every single day for an entire month. And if you are somebody that likes to budget on your iPad, or you like to do savings challenges on your iPad, or you have a digital budget planner, as long as you are using GoodNotes 5, then you are good to go, and you are able to use any of my digital board games that I have available in my Etsy shop. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into Pirate Doubloons so that we can see how much I need to save for to finish off this month. So I'm going to click on the wax seal and then click on the key to enter into the game. And now what I need to do is, since today is the 30th, I need to finish off the month. So let's go ahead and play a round of Pirate Doubloons. So in order for me to know how many spaces I need to move my marker, which is right here, which is the parrot, I'm going to click on Roll Dice. And then I'm going to use my GoodNotes editing tool, and I'm going to just select any random dice of my, or die of my choice. So I'm going to use the lasso tool, and I think I'm going to use circle or lasso this die, and then I'm going to delete it. And now I have to move 4 spaces because that's what I uncovered. So let's go ahead and click on the skull, and now we need to move 4 spaces. So here is my parrot. So I'm going to move 4 spaces. I'm going to go ahead and circle that with the lasso, and I'm moving 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that tells me that I've already landed on that before, but that's okay. It tells me that I need to save $10 again. So let's go ahead and get over to the tracker so that I can track that I need to save $10. And that is right here for the 30th. And I'm using my pen, and I'm using the color white, and I need to write in $10. So I currently have a balance of $111 plus $10. That gives me $121 that I should have in my cash envelope. Now, this is my 7th day as of today, because I have on the 24th, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I want to finish this off for the month of May. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play one more round to finish off day 31. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. So I'm going to play one more round. Let me go ahead and get over to the board game, or to the game board. And then I'm going to click on Roll Dice once again. I'm going to get my lasso, and let's go ahead and delete this one right here. And again, I rolled a 4. So let's go ahead and get back over to the game board and move our 4 spaces. So get my lasso and move my 4 spaces. Here's my parrot, and we're gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. So now let's go ahead and delete that doubloon, and we need to save $1. So let's go ahead and get back over to the tracker and write in our $1 that we need to save for tomorrow. Even though we're not there, we're gonna go ahead and just finish off this month. So with $121 in today's balance, and then we're adding $1, that is $122 that we will have completely at the end of this week once I have all of my money that I need to save for this week in its cash envelope. So now how much do I need to budget for this week? So I'm going to take day 24, I needed to save $1. Day 25 was $1. The 26th was $10. The 27th was $30. The 28th was $1. The 29th was $1. The 30th was $10. And then the 31st is $1. So for this week, I need to save, let me go ahead and change the color of my pen. I need to save $55 this week in order to achieve my goal of reaching $122 by the end of this month. So that's how much we have for pirate doubloons, is $55 for this week. So that will finish us off. All right, so now before I get started on the next savings challenge, I would like to take a moment out to thank Sheila so much for visiting my Etsy shop and for purchasing the Pick Any 3 savings challenges of your choice of a $2 value. And by doing that, she was able to purchase the 3 challenges for $5, where she was able to save $1. So thank you so much, Sheila, for visiting my shop and for purchasing this bundle. I have a handful of bundles to choose from. So if you are interested in bundles and purchasing more than one savings challenge from my Etsy shop, then definitely check these out, because you will be able to save money by purchasing multiple challenges. All right, so now let's go ahead and move on to my next savings challenge. So the next savings challenge that I have here is the 52-week savings challenge, where I am trying to save $1,378 for the year. And because we are in week 22, I need to save $22 for this week. So that's how much I need to save for the 52-week savings challenge for this week. All right, and so now before I get started on to the next savings challenge, I wanted to thank Saul so much for purchasing the Walk 1,000 miles to save $1,000. So the way that this savings challenge works is for every 10 miles that you walk, then you will save $10. So it's pretty much kind of like a walkathon. But the way that this one works is for every mile that you walk, you're going to save $1. So this tracker basically tracks every $10 increments for every 10 miles that you walk. And by the time that you reach the end of this tracker, you will have 1,000 miles walked and also $1,000 saved. So thank you so much, Saul, so much for purchasing the Walk 1,000 miles to save $1,000 savings challenge. The next savings challenge that I have here is roll the dice, where I need to roll either 1 die or you can roll up to 6 dice. But for me, in my household, I am committed to rolling 2 dice a week. So let me go ahead and pick 2 dice, which are these 2 right here. And now let's go ahead and roll and see how much I need to save for this week. And then the way that this works is going by the reading of the dice. That's how much I need to save for this week. So we have a 6 and a 5. So we need to save $11 for this week, for week 22. So $11. All right, great. It looks like this week is going to be a fantastic week of savings. Before I get started on to the next challenge, I wanted to thank Emmy so much. She also purchased from my Etsy shop. She purchased the Penny Savings Challenge, where every day you will save, on the first day of the year, you will save 1 penny. On the second day of the year, we'll save 2 pennies. On the third day of the year, you save 3 pennies. And then by the time that you reach the end of 365 days for the year, you will have a total of $667.95 worth of pennies saved for this challenge. Not only did Emmy purchase the Penny Savings Challenge, she also purchased the Dime Savings Challenge. So just like the Penny Savings Challenge, on day 1, she's going to save 10 cents. And then on day 2, she's going to save 20 cents. On day 3, it's going to be 30 cents, and so forth. By the time that she reaches the 365th day of the year, she will have a total of $6,679.50 worth of dimes saved. So that would be absolutely amazing. So again, Emmy, thank you so much for your purchase from my Etsy shop. I appreciate you so much, and thank you for supporting small businesses. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the next savings challenge. And here I have the Bunco Against Time. And this has been my all-time favorite game this month so far, and I am just having so much fun with it. So with this one, we are on game 5. So the object of the game is to, here's my 3 dice that I'm going to use. The object of the game is to roll 3 5s on these dice. If I do, then that is considered a bunco, and that is worth 21 points. If I get a 1, 3, 4, or 6s, then that is still 3 of a kind, but it is not a bunco, so those are only worth 5 points. If I only get if I only roll 1 or 2 5s on the 3 dice, then that is only worth 1 point each. So with that being said, normally you have 12 players or 11 players, including yourself, but because we are playing Bunco Against Time, we are playing by ourselves against a 2-minute timer. So let me go ahead and indicate that we are on round 5, and let's go ahead and tell Siri to start the timer. So, hey Siri, start timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Starting now.
All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and count these 5s. So we have 2 3s and a 1. That is 0 points. 6, 4, and a 3. That's 0 points. Normally the dice, if you roll nothing, it goes to the next player at the table. In this case, we have 6, 5, and a 1. So we have 1 5. That is worth 1 point. We have 3, 2, and 1, 0 points. We have 6, 4, and 3, 0 points. Ooh, a 5 and 2 1s, so that's 1 point. We have a 6, 4, and a 3, 0 points. 6, 3, 2, 0 points. 5, 4, and a 1, that is 1 point there. 4, 2, and 2, that's nothing. 2 5s, 1 and 2, and a 1. And then we have a 6, 4, and a 5, so that's 1 point. And then we have 4, 3, and 3, that's 0 points. We have a 4, 2, and a 2, 0 points. 6, 3, and 2, 0. Ooh, 5 points. We got 3 4s, so that is worth 5 points. Perfect. All right. And then we have 6, 2, and 1. I wish I would have had those 3 4s last week. That would have been a bunco. 4 and 2 3s. 2 4s and a 1. Then we have a 5, 3, and a 2, so that is 1 point. And then we have 2 5s and a 3. And then we have 6, 3, and 1, 0 points. Ooh, another 5 points. Okay, so 3 6s, so that's not a bunco, but it is worth 5 points. 6, 4, and 3, 0. We have a 6, 4, and a 2, 0 points. 2 4s and 1 5. We have 6 and 2 4s, 0. 2 3s and 1 2. All right, that is it. You could hear the timer, but we have a 6, 1, and a 5, so that is worth 1 point. So, hey Siri, turn off timer. All right, so now let's go ahead and count these points up. So we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So $21 is how much I need to save for this week for Bunco against time. So that was pretty fun. I love it. So right back here, you'll see where I'm keeping track of every week, the dates. So I'll actually be playing Bunco against time. The last week will be October 17th. So anyway, so that's how much I'll be saving with that challenge. The next savings challenge that I have here is the 52 card pickup challenge. And on this challenge, let's go ahead and take out the tracker. And I need to figure out on these cards how much I need to save. So the cards that I've already picked are sandwiched between 2 jokers. So there is 1 joker there, all of the cards that I've picked so far. And then I have the second joker there. So I'm going to put those cards to the side so then I don't pick those. And now let me go ahead and do 3 shuffles of these cards really quick. Now, in previous videos, I asked if you were interested in letting me know where to pick from the deck. And I had a handful of people that have let me know. If you'd like to be added to the into the little pieces of paper that I'm going to pick from, then leave a comment down below and let me know where I should pick from the deck. So let me go ahead and put these ones here for just a moment. And then we have 4 people that I have comments left, so I'm obviously running out of comments. So definitely let me know in the comments section where I should pick from this deck. So it could be like the top card, middle card, bottom card, third card from the top, 5th card from the bottom. You tell me where I should pick, and I will pick your name, and that's the card that I will pick for the week. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pick this one. Let's see who this is. This one is Amy Lane. So Amy Lane says to pick the 12th card from the bottom. So, all right, so let's do the 12th card from the bottom. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and there's 12. So we have an ace. All right, so we have an ace. So let's go ahead and write that down. Now for me, the way that I'm playing this game is an ace is worth 1 point. When you purchase this from Winter, her Etsy shop is called Snow Stamper Budgeting. She has this little instruction sheet, and she has where everything has a money value per the card. And on hers, here it says that an ace is worth $50. But I actually filled in choice of your own here for me at the very beginning of the year when I first started this challenge. And so for an ace, I marked it that it was going to be worth $1. So that's how much it will be worth for me in my household. So we are in May, we're on May 30th and week 22. And then I need to save $1. So I currently have $181 inside of my envelope. And now at the end of the week, once I have my money in there, then I will have a total of $182 saved. So thank you so much, Amy, for letting me know where to pick from the deck. So let me go ahead and write that down here on the tracker on the envelope that I picked that one there. All right, so that is Amy Lane. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and put the Ace of Hearts inside the deck here, sandwiched between the jokers, so then I don't pick that again. And then put the deck right on top, and then it goes inside this box. The great thing about these cards is that there's 52 cards in a deck. Well, there is also 52 weeks in a year, so it works out perfectly. Let's go ahead and put that right back inside there. All right, so the next challenge that I have here is the Save-opoly Savings Challenge, and I'm currently on visiting jail. So let's go ahead and see how many spaces I need to move today for this week. So let's see, we are moving 2 spaces. And so I'm right here, and now we're gonna move 2 spaces, so that's 1 and 2. So that is $35 right there, and that's how much we need to save. So let's go ahead and write that down here on the back. Today is the 30th, week 22, and we are saving $35. And so I currently have $464 in my cash envelope, and then we will be saving $35. And so by the end of this week, we will have $499 inside of the cash envelope. So that is pretty stinking exciting. So that one is Save-opoly. And again, this one is from Winter from Snow Stamper Budgeting as well. So the next person that I would like to say thank you to from this week's purchase from my Etsy shop is Alice. So Alice, thank you so much for purchasing the Oceanside, California holographic sticker. She had sent me a message asking me some questions and letting me know that this was going to be purchased for her husband for his birthday. So thank you so much. I hope he absolutely loves it. I know I do. So hopefully he loves it as much as I do. And then she also purchased this California poppy sticker as well, and it has that cute little bee flying around the poppies. So when I designed this one, we have a lot of California poppies that I threw seeds later last year, and now they are just growing all over the community garden, and I've just absolutely fallen in love with the colors that it has all over the field. And so anyways, that is those are the 2 stickers that she purchased. So thank you so much, Alice, for purchasing 2 of my stickers from my Etsy shop. All right, so the next savings challenge that I have here is the Save the Change, and for week 22, let me go ahead and bring my counter change tray over here. And this is all of the money over here on this side that I'm going to be counting. As you can see, I have quite a bit here. So let me go ahead and take all of this out from the tray so we can get it counted. Give me just a moment because there's kind of a lot here. It's kind of weird because some weeks I'll have a lot and then some I'll have just not really much at all. So, all right, so let's go ahead and put that there, and let's turn this around so then we can count all of this change. And it looks like, going by the look of the nickels, I might be able to roll a nickel roll today, or at the end of the week. All right, so let's see, we have $1 there. And I don't think we have any more quarters. No. Okay, so we have $1 there. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, and $1. So that's $2 there. That one looks like a penny because it's so dirty, but it's actually a nickel. All right, so there's $2 there, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have $2.10 saved on change. All right, so let's go ahead and put all of these back into the counter change tray. Give me just a moment to put these all in here. And then at the end of the week, when I have all of my money, I will put them into the appropriate places, just so that I'm doing it all at one time. I know I can do it now, but it just makes it fun to put everything, all of the money where it belongs at the end of the week, how I'm supposed to. It keeps me organized. All right, so let's go ahead and write that down here on the tracker. $2.10 is how much change I saved for this week on Save the Change. All right, before I get started on to the next savings challenge, I wanted to thank Catherine so much for placing an order at in my Etsy shop for the 0 Out challenge. This is the 52-week challenge that she purchased. So thank you so much, Catherine. Not only did she purchase the 0 Out challenge for the 52 weeks, she also purchased the penny savings challenge as well. So thank you so much, Catherine, for your purchase. I appreciate you so much for supporting my Etsy shop when there are so many Etsy shops out there that have money savings challenges. You were able to find 2 challenges that you really liked, and I hope that you are just absolutely loving them and that they are helping you along with your savings journey. So that is those. And so again, thank you so much, Catherine, for your purchase. The next savings challenge here is the 0 Out. Speaking of 0 Out from Catherine, I am also participating in this challenge. And so with that being said, for week 22, I am saving $8.45 by transferring that amount from my checking account and into my savings account. So that is the 0 Out 52-week savings challenge. All right, so now that those savings challenges are done, now what I need to do is I need to see how much I need to budget for from this week for the 5th week of May. So by doing that, let's go ahead and write those totals in. So the monthly savings challenge, it was $20. Pirate doubloons, let's go ahead and go back up to the beginning here and see what that was, because I forget. So give me just a moment. Pirate doubloons was $55 that we needed to save. So let's go ahead and write that in, $55. And then for 52 weeks, because we are in week 22 for the year, then we are going to save $22. Roll the dice. Let's go ahead and see how much I need to save for roll the dice. That is right here. We needed to save $11 for roll the dice. And then Bunco against time was $21. And then the 52 card, we had rolled a 1 of hearts, or not rolled, we had picked a 1 of hearts. So that is $1. And then for Save-opoly, it was $35. And then for Save the Change was $2.10. And then we had 0 Out, and 0 Out was $8.45. So now let's go ahead and see how much we have that we need to completely save for and budget for this week. So we have $20, and then we have $55, $22, $11, $21, $1, $35, $2.10, and then $8.45. So if my calculations are correct, I need to budget and save $175.55. So let me just go ahead and calculate that one more time. That's $20, 55, 22, 11, 21, 1, 35, 210, and then $8.45. So yes, that is a total of $175.55. Now that we know how much I need to budget from this week's paycheck for week 5 of May, now with that total, I'm going to carry that total over here to week 5 over here on this tracker. This is the weekly totals tracker. So that is going to be $175.55 for week 5. So when I have all of the cash in hand at the end of this week, I will total everything up. Once I total everything up, then that will give me my grand total of how much I saved for the month of May. And I will do that at the end of the week. I know I can do it now, but I'm going to wait until the end of the week to figure that total out. Once I have that total, then that will, I will carry that total over here to the month of May. And then once I have all of these months filled in and complete, then I will add all of those totals up, and then I will come up with my grand total of how much I completely saved for the year 2022. Now, before I end today's video, I wanted to say one more thank you for somebody else that purchased something from my Etsy shop. I wanted to thank Lisa so much for purchasing the savings tracker for 2022 that I just showed you. Thank you so much for your purchase. So anyways, everybody, that is it for the day. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the content on this channel, then please do not forget to subscribe. And also don't forget to click that notification bell. That way you're given a notification of whenever I upload a new video to this channel. And also I would absolutely love it if you would head over to my Etsy shop, take a look at all of the different savings challenges and stickers that I have available in my shop. And while you're there, if you can give it a follow, that ways it will help my Etsy shop out tremendously. And that ways it will also give you a notification of whenever I upload a new challenge to my shop. So anyways, everybody, that is it for the day. Again, thank you so much for those of you who have purchased these savings challenges from my Etsy shop. If you can take the time to leave a review, that would be absolutely amazing as well, because that too also helps my Etsy shop to grow as well. So anyways, everybody, that is it for the day. Thank you so much for being here all the way to the end. I hope that you guys have an amazing week ahead. And until next time, I will be back on Wednesday for a product preview, and then on Friday when I have all of my cash in hand and I am ready to stuff those cash envelopes. So have a great week, and until next time, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.